Just how fun has it been with that second unit, just the chemistry y'all have been putting together and just the runs y'all have been able to put together in some of these games past few weeks?
Man, it's super important, when the starters go out, need their rest and they don't want to be on the bench stressed out, worrying about the lead. And, Larry coming in and being a facilitator as well as a presence in the post has been super important for us, as well as defensively. Like, me and him have a lot of chemistry already, and it's been like 4 games or so. And I'm very grateful for that. And all the rest of the young guys, we're just using our youth to get out and, be fast.
How crazy was that hurt block?
It reminded me of the Zion block against UVA in 2019, in all honesty. Like, you look at it, it's like, all right, he's going to get a shot up, Herb will get a good contest, and he blocked it, and you're like, wow. It took me a minute to get up on my seat because I didn't really register what had happened at first, but that's just Herb, though. I mean, he should be first-team all-defense, but I'm not going to get political right now.
You mentioned Larry's impact. I mean, do you feel like in some ways like him being put into the rotation has kind of brought everything together for you guys in terms of the second unit?
100%. I mean, he's a very smart basketball player. And when you got guys that really know how to play basketball on the court, it makes your life a lot easier. You just feel a lot more confident and comfortable on the court. That's all it's about, honestly.
Willie mentioned that Najee and Herb kind of take straight turns in terms of guarding the best guy defensively. How big do you think Najee's been as far as impact and the aggressiveness that you guys have?
Man, he's a dog. He's been a dog his whole life. He's been a dog on the basketball court. It's just in him to be that type of guy. When we were in summer league, there's a few possessions where he almost caused a shot clock violation by himself, and that just shows the type of heart that he has as a competitor. And I envy it. In all honesty, I really think it's special.
Willie says 3 or 4 home games. Have you sensed a difference in the crowd and the atmosphere as y'all get closer to the play?
We're winning, so they're coming out. That's a very simple formula. You win, you bring people out. And, especially that Lakers game. That was atmosphere I don't think I've ever experienced before, especially going to a small school in Rice for 2 years and then going to Virginia for COVID year. I haven't really experienced any, real crowds like that. And so having something like that was something that you really just try to chase every time.
What does it mean to see the fans that are super invested now? You talk about the crowd against the Lakers. You see that they're having all these watch parties now, and they're even more excited to possibly host a playing game and give you all another big fans.
Oh no, it's beautiful. I mean, it just shows you what is to come in the future. We're starting to win. We're starting a winning program and a winning organization. And I'll just let you know now, if you aren't on the bandwagon, you better jump behind it because it's about to get full.
Sure, are you personally getting a lot of phone calls yet about seats to games and especially maybe looking ahead to the playing tournament?
They don't try me. They don't try me. My parents get first dibs, and after that is, if my mama can approve it, then you good. But other than that, I ain't playing with people about the tickets now.
You guys have a couple players that are kind of in the leaders in terms of steals, but it seems like as a team, you guys have really upped that lately. I mean, how big is the aggressiveness been in terms of what you guys are doing defensively?
I mean, that's just what he's been preaching all year. Coach Green has been trying to get us to, put pressure on the ball, be aggressive because it makes teams uncomfortable. And, we're just getting a lot better as the season progresses, and so that leads to more steals and more turnovers.
I know we can ask you a million questions about Willie, and you say, hey, I don't want to I'm not taking the credit. He says he gives you guys the credit. What does that just say about him and the leadership that he put on you guys?
I mean, it's beautiful. He's a selfless person, and, he puts our team first, and there's been times where he's said that he's made mistakes, and there's been times where he's holding us accountable for what we've done. And, it just shows, what we're trying to represent as an organization.